All right, you guys. So we talked about your hair color brushes that you're going to use. Let's talk about insulators. So when I say insulators, we're talking about film, we're talking about foil, what insulates the lightener to help process. Now with balayage, it is traditionally open air. So that means it's exposed. There's nothing covering and you'll see cotton in between. That is what I like to refer to as your 10 volume. It's soft, especially great for those first time colors, or it's a brunette that just wants a soft, subtle touch. It's going to be the softest way because what's going to happen is it's going to dry out the lightener. Okay. And if you're using a clay lightener, the clay lightener is going to encapsulate itself and it's going to process within. But if you're using a traditional lightener, it's going to dry it out. And what happens when lightener dries out, my friends? It stops working. So open air is really going to be your great way for a very soft, very subtle, very subdued way to process, okay? So that's our 10 volume. What's going to be our 20 volume? I don't have it here because I really don't use it much anymore, is the mesh. So you know those white sheets, they're soft, they're foamy. So when you use those, it's still going to allow airflow, but it's going to slow it down a little bit more. So I look at that as kind of like your 15 volume, not quite a 20, because it's still going to allow that airflow. It's going to allow it to get a little bit more lift. Next is going to be film. All of us see every single stylist using film, correct? And it comes in so many ways. So I have Product Club here. I have Quality Touch with my dispenser. The Product Clip is a cling film. So that means it's going to stick to itself. Then I also have a cling film with my Quality Touch. This one is a non-cling. So this one, when I use it, it does not cling to itself. If I want to have a traditional cling one, I can put that in. So with the film, it is the one you see used all the time because what is it going to do? It's going to prevent the lightener from drying out at all. So it's going to allow the lightener to lift its full entire time. And most lighteners will process 60 minutes to 90 minutes, depending on which brand you're using. So using a film is really going to allow you to have that full processing time and not have to worry about it. When it comes to which one I prefer, I have tried them all, you guys. I think I go back and forth between my Product Club, where it's like the traditional and it's perforated and I pull it. Fremar, they have one that's in a box like this and it has a cutter on it. You can use that one as well. Or like my Quality Touch that I have right here, I like this dispenser because you just take it and it's one hand and it pulls. So kind of play around. If you're not familiar with film, try getting a no cling and a cling. I go back and forth with the two of them. Sometimes I like the cling better because I can adhere it to itself as I'm working. The no cling sometimes can be bad. I can literally know where my client has been because there will be trails of it if they went to the restroom. You know where they've been with it, okay? Next up, oh, and we look at the film as like your 20 volume, okay? Max lift, great lift. It's going to really do the job for you. But what if you need some heat? And we don't really use heat on balayage, correct? But you need something to heat and insulate, okay? We're not going to use your traditional foils. So like these foils that are heavy right here, they have the texture to them. They're much heavier. We can use a foil to balayage, and I will show you guys. But we want to use the smooth ones that are very light. You can use those, and then you can use one of these hooded dryers. I don't have it right here, but you guys can kind of see a little bit of it. And you can put it over them where it's just going to create enough heat. It's going to insulate. It's going to prevent any airflow. It's going to conduct the heat from their body, really help you get that max lift. So if you're working on somebody that you're breaking through color or they're much darker, that's what I recommend. So when you go to pick your insulation, keep in mind how much lift does your client want? Are you wanting to dry out that developer? One of the cool things, not promoting them, but I am, Product Club, they have their thermal film. It's like a hybrid between, it's gonna be loud on my microphone. So you can kind of see It's a hybrid between a balayage film and foil because it does conduct heat. So it has this texture in it that's going to help it conduct the heat for you. So it's a great option to play with. But like I said, it's a non-cling. So if you're someone that does love the cling, then this may not be for you. So once again, make sure before you head on over to your client and you just grab the traditional balayage film that you see everyone use, think about what type of lift they're wanting. If it is Sally wanting a soft, gentle, just enough, open air. If they're wanting a little bit more, mesh. If you want your traditional lift, allow that lightener to lift for the max time it can, do your film. If you're breaking through color or you need a little bit of that heat to help work with you, then use a smooth foil.